Alrighty, welcome back to Zombieland Conquest. Now, at the end of the last episode, we had a bit of a drama over with the Brotherhood of Steel, the fire support mission. So what I did was, I went back and repeated the process. We got ourselves kicked out of there, and this time we didn't get shot. So, we're picking up basically where we left off. Now, what I want to do, just to start off with, is make a little bit of a change to our situation here by setting up some lights. Now, I've also implemented the camping mod, the Conquest camping system into this workshop, so we can now set down a little crafting pot for cooking, and we can get, you know, a couple of little sort of camping style lights and fittings and things. I don't know why that launches, why it presents itself so far away like this. So this is really just to allow us to, you know, when we initiate a base somewhere, we can set it up as a campsite and then build on the campsite. So I'm going to set up just a couple of little small generators here that are really cheap to build. And connected up to them, I'm just going to set up a couple of little portable construction lights. This one I might set it somewhere like this. Connect that up there. And this one can work in conjunction.
Call me Charmer.
That's the right way to say that. So I feel like that's probably, maybe try and get it a little bit facing this way. So this will just give us a little bit more illumination. I did have a little bit of an issue with the Pip-Boy as well, the flashlight. So if it's a different light now, I think it's the same. I think I got it set up again properly. Anyway, now I've had a little look at this area and I thought about sort of clearing some of this junk, but it's not possible because it's all considered to be a single object, this whole thing, so you just can't split it up. Can't do anything with that. I played around with putting the scrapping mod back in and cleared it all, and then removed the scrapping mod, and when I removed it, it just brought it all back because it doesn't register anymore. So unfortunately, then our base here is going to be surrounded by junk. So we'll make it, you know, we'll make it fit in with the theme here. We won't go building any sort of high level facilities here because it's really just a temporary kind of base. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode, that we can remove this if we want to. We can tear down, we can dissolve the settlement, tear it down and move it somewhere else at a later date if we want to really use this as a temporary holding cell sort of thing. Now it's midday. I'm going to use my midday save, you know, my 1 day save. I've just used it now. So for the time being, we're going to head out into Cambridge and we're going to carefully explore around our current base, this base here, and we're going to do some looting and just try to build up on our supplies. We're dwindling a little bit, you know, certain things are getting to be a little bit low. So that's that. Now, where exactly we're going to go? First of all, I want to have a little look at this place. That's where we are. That's our base. I think we've already kind of looked a little bit around there, although there's probably a few places we haven't been into. So we're not super bad for gear. Have a look at our ammo. I mean, we're not great on 10 mils, but our 38s aren't too bad. Our shotgun shells are kind of getting down, but again, this is so powerful, we don't want to have a lot of these anyway. Even if we did have more, I would probably store them. Do we have anything else here? So that's all we've got. That's all our weapons. We are a little bit low on health, so we might get a little bit of food into us. Actually, let's get into some of these Nuka-Colas. You know, we've got them and we never use them, so we might as well make use of them. And a noodle cup. That'll do. So we've got a little bit of radiation going on there. We've already looted this place. Looks like it. So we'll head... I think we're going the wrong way. Yeah, we're going to head north. Okay, so this is it. College admin building. I don't think this is the biggest place. So the torch here is different because we've got a... I think we've got a light on this gun. Yeah, I had a little bit of an issue when I was changing up so that we could build a little cooking pot. And I've changed the requirements for building the big cooking facilities as well, so I'll show you that a little bit later. But after I did that, even though I didn't install anything new, changed the light, changed our Pip-Boy light, so I don't know why. But modding is a bit like that, especially when you're editing mods. Anyway, so we're good to go. We're just going to get into a little bit of exploration and looting, and we've got to try to survive, as always. Try not to die. Wow, this one is really, really finicky for a novice lock. I don't think there's going to be much here for us. Let's have a little look upstairs. Okay, that leads outside. So does this. Okay. Well, I don't really know what's out here. Probably maybe two external top of the building there. Okay, alright. Nothing really. Fire extinguisher. Not much. We'll check the other side. Nothing, really. Okay, so... Well, that's that building clear anyway. So I'm making a note of places that we've cleared, so we don't keep running over the same territory. I'm a little bit, like I think I've explained this before, I'm a little bit systematic in this type of thing. You know, if I'm going to clear an area, I want to start at a certain point and work my way across, making sure not to miss anywhere, although I won't be ultra completionist to the point where it becomes tedious, because even then I get bored. You know, I get bored of sort of doing it that way. The red rocket I think we've already done. There is a weapons station in here, I think. Can I get over here? Is it this one? There's a weapons station inside it. Oh no, we haven't actually looted in here. Alright, well we will have in a second. We are in need of concrete, so if we see any traders wandering through the city, I'm going to have a look if we can buy some concrete from them. Yeah, there's a weapons workbench here, but we won't be able to do much. Okay, where are we now? Let's keep heading this way. Just got to be very careful about not bumping into any armed enemies or spitters, you know, the real kind of tough characters. So maybe there's not that many places around here then. Let's have a little look in College Square. Mind you, we've got all this area still yet to go. And this one's locked. I don't think I've ever encountered a locked one before. To try and remember, if we get a nuke strike in the town here, though I'm not sure if they actually strike the towns, then we'll try to run back to one of those. I want to test it and see if it actually works as a proper nuclear shelter. No one around here, so it's semi-clear. Here we go. Wow. I'm not going to worry about armor and stuff for now. Once we can, you know, build an armor bench, and a weapons workbench, and that's local leader 2. That's when we'll start considering kind of grabbing a lot of armor. The weapons will take, well, because, you know, we want to arm people when we end up getting residents, and we'll break them down as well. But yeah, armor is just weighs too much. You got to keep. It's too much of a pain in the butt to keep grabbing it all. Has that been already? Did we do that? Not sure. I don't think we've been in here. Definitely not. Let's have a little look over here. Okay, nice. Take the odd, you know, the odd thing when it comes to armor. Anything good. So we're carrying a bit too much now. Right, let's offload some of this junk. Oh, crap. Where did I just then? What just happened? Did I just jump into another building? It's the same build. No, it's not, is it? Okay, I'm confused. Where were we just then? Okay, anyway. Okay, I'm not quite sure what I just did then, but I think I jumped over to the building next door. Crap. Yeah, some of this stuff, it can get a little bit tedious running around, but, you know, I try to look at it like a proper survival situation would be quite slow paced and tedious. You know, it's a lot of very basic scavenging, making sure you've got your resources in check. And it would be a lot less actual combat and intense firefights all the time. You know, you'd be wanting to stay away from zombies a lot of the time. Not really wanting to engage. Maybe until, I don't know, you get yourself some power armor or, you know, a couple of companions. Okay, so we're probably looking at being pretty close to our limit. I'm not sure there's too many more places for us to loot around here anyway. Maybe there's somewhere in the college square. Let's just have a little look around. See if we discover anywhere, any buildings that we haven't yet discovered. That sight seems to be a little bit off. Okay, what do we got here? You okay, buddy? Right. We're just going to carry on. Like I said, we've just got a little bit of looting. You know, I get a little bit sort of, not paranoid, but concerned with this sort of thing because it's ultra tedious. And I don't know if it's, you know, I think probably a lot of people, or maybe some people don't particularly like watching this type of gameplay where you're just wandering around looting. So, you know, I do get a little bit concerned sometimes that should I be pausing this? Should I be skipping this? But since this is this series, hold on. You know, this series, and I think I'm probably basically just going to say this now. Although I think anybody watching the videos at this point probably doesn't mind the way it's going, but you know, so that I can save my own concern, I'll just say it out loud. The Zombieland Conquest series is going to be like this, whereas the Ground Zero series is a lot more action oriented. This is a hardcore survival experience with semi-permadeath, so I'm not going to be rushing it. I'm going to be tedious. I want to be building up my gears, my gear, my supplies, slowly, safely, without dying. And this is how I'll do it. So yeah, I guess, I mean, we're up to like episode 20 something now, so I'm probably a bit late bringing that up, but you know, whatever. Anyway, it's all good. I think it's all good. Ooh. Toll schedule. Okay. Now I've taken a ton of extra gear here. I don't know how long we get before we get injured from having all this stuff, but let's maybe let's slowly make our way over to base, which is quite a way away. What are we looking at in terms of capacity here? Yeah, we are way over. You okay, darling? Okay, 2 seconds. Right. We've got a trader here, I think. Some of these traders have a pet red roach. Scavengers, I think they are. Hope I can catch him. Tell you what, let's do it this way. Bag of cement. Awesome. We need that. We've got... It's not that we've got some kind of zombie to our right. Vim, I've never heard of that. Sledgehammer, eh? Yeah, I think that's all we really need. Mind you, what do we want to sell? Anything? Is this the same one? This is a different one. Just gonna sell all this stuff. Wow, they've got a lot of they've got a lot of loot, a lot of caps. What about you? Same. Maybe it is the same one. I don't think it is though. Oil. Circuitry. Circuitry is always good. Okay, that'll do. Where did I drop those guns? Awesome. What have we got here? Okay, that's the friend, little pet. Since you're here, mate, how about you want some of this gear? Alright, let's go drop off our gear then. So I think we might have basically cleared this area. Nothing else is popping up on the map in terms of locations. So we'll offload this stuff. And then, I mean, I'm almost in two minds about maybe disbanding this this place. You know, now that we're... Oh, I don't know. Like I say, I'm in two minds about it. I quite like the idea of setting something up in here, but at the same time, we could move further into the city. Be a little bit more centralized. Also, I don't know what happens to this gear. I think I could take it all, store it in my bag, maybe transfer it. So we got these. Did we get those in the last episode? I think we did. I can't quite remember when we got them, but we got these night vision goggles. I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen those. Okay, let's get all this junk in. And whatever weapons we don't want. Nothing compares to the one we've got. I don't know why. Why is that so powerful? Maybe it's just been modded a lot. Okay, we'll stick with what we've got here. We've got a few more... Oh, we've got a little bit more purified water. That must have arrived from our things we've got. The bathtubs. Stimpaks we've got tons of. I actually don't want that many. Let's take the same that we've got for purified water. Got a little bit of food. Okay, it's getting late in the day now, so we've got to be careful. What I'm thinking at this point is to head out, carefully head a little bit deeper into the city. We're going to ignore and leave the scribe Halen and whoever, Reese, whoever the other guy is. You know, they kicked us out. Unless maybe we come back through this way and we encounter them again. You know, for the time being, I think we're just going to leave them to it. We know that they're there. Okay, let's just see what we got going on here. Sounds like multiple parties in combat. Possibly against each other. Okay, I've just heard a zombie die, so maybe not. Okay, what have we got going on here? That's a hyena. Wow, I can't even hit this one. I was hitting the concrete. Have I been in here? Pretty sure I have. Oh, I haven't. Yeah, okay, so we're moving a little bit off now. That's fine. It's very hard for me to keep track between the two different games, you know, the two different mod packs at times. I think I've been in sort of similar areas too recently. Anyway, all good. Back storage key. Okay, things will start getting a little bit more dangerous for us now. That's the thing to remember too, you know, like moments like that before where I was talking about, you know, it can get a bit sort of tedious to watch, and I don't know whether people want to watch it. That sort of stuff is quite temporary, those moments where we're freely just wandering around, quite safe, no threat, looting. Although we're doing a lot of looting, you know, I think at the end of the day, we should really be enjoying and valuing those moments where we can relax, just wander around and loot, and we're not under insane threat and overwhelmed by, you know, ridiculously overwhelming enemies, if you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I know that place. I've been in that place dozens of times before. Let's go and discover it so we know where we are. I built a base in there once too. Okay. Yeah. So we're actually looking pretty clear here. We don't want to stray much further now. Maybe we'll head over here. Just have a little look. Is it this way? Just have a little look down here. Scope the area out a bit. Kind of like the idea of sticking to the road a bit, so we can see what we're dealing with. Okay. Oh dear. That's exactly what I mean. Like, okay, what we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4. About 5 spitters. So exactly what we don't want to be dealing with right now. Ah, yeah, I want to level up my this gun. Didn't I do that? When did I do that? Oh, is that part of the progress we lost? God damn it. When we died at the end of the last episode. Was it? Can't even remember now. Was that in a different series? Anyway, I can't remember. I feel like it was this series.
Made it. This time.
Who's here then? Okay. Maybe we don't go that way. Not if we're dealing with spitters. Circle back around up here, see what else we've got left to explore. Who's that? Okay, we've got another trader. Same one. What the hell? Yeah, I think it's the same one, isn't it? Okay. Let's go up along this road. What's that? Scavenger.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, we've got raiders nearby. This is bad. Maybe they're talking about the scaver though. Crap. Yeah, no, this is bad. Got an ambush. We're out of here. Wow, they're chasing us. I can hear them. It's starting to get dark too. Crap. I think that one's melee. Don't want to die now. If I die now, we start at the beginning of the episode. Same. Crap. This one's got to be melee too. They don't charge at you like that if they've got guns. Shit! They're chasing me, man. That's new. Oh no. Wow. Okay. This is bad. Where's our base? We're looking for a church. There it is. Let's get in the cemetery here. I don't think they're going to chase us this far. Come on. Oh, okay. What's this place? Oh, this is the raider base, isn't it? Looks like it's empty though. Cambridge Raider Base. Alright, so we've got a couple more locations there to check out, but not now. We need our save. Nest entrance. Okay, so some of these places we're discovering as we run past them, because it's delayed. That nest entrance sounds interesting as well. Where's the church gone? Lost it. Yeah, it's round here. Somewhere. Is that it? Lost it. Yeah, it's right in front of us. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, so it looks like we've made it back. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock, so now's the time we want to be heading home anyway. We can do a little bit of building in our base before we... save. And potentially head out at night? I don't know. Probably not. It's not so bad once we've saved. Alright, now what do I want to do here? First of all, let's drop off our gear. I'd like to do a little bit of altering, you know, a few things around. Crap, I just deposited all my ammo, didn't I? I only need them. I meant to do my junk. I also need to... Tell you what, give me a second, I'll get this sorted. Okay, so we've deposited all our stuff. Let's just have a look if we can craft anything. Should be able to cook up a couple of things. Okay, maybe just that then. Nothing else really. Okay. So I want to I want some Oh, is there a way to get up there? I know you start up there in one of the alternate start mods. Starters. You know, when you play alternate start, you choose where to begin out of a selection. And you actually start up there. Okay. Yeah, I want some better lighting in here. So, since we're looking for something to do for a, you know, a tiny little bit of time, 5 minutes, let's just spend a little bit of time setting up some actual lights, proper lighting. Like, this is gonna probably be tough because of the setup here, but maybe some, like, wall lights? What have we got here? Ceiling light? No, the ceiling's too high. Something like this I could imagine being here. Requires power. Uses copper though. I mean, is it really worth it? It's probably not. I just really want this place to be a bit better illuminated. Well, what do these cost? So it's hard for me to make my mind up a lot of the time of what I want to do because there's so many options. These only cost glass and steel, so I tell you what, let's make use of this then. By reorganizing a bit here. I mean, if I put... What happened? I'm too fussed about this end. Maybe, am I? I don't know. Maybe I am. I'd always do it this way as well. Oops. As much as I might not like that at this point. I can overlook it. It's really dark down there. This one doesn't seem to be as bright. Oh yeah, okay, so now we can see where it's aiming. Yeah, this is better. This is definitely better. Alright, now down here I don't mind so much. It's dark, we're not really using this space for anything anyway. So like I say, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this place, but it's serving us at the moment as a base. I can get rid of this now. Store it away. We can cook here. Do we have any levels? No, but we should be really close. Yeah, we're pretty close anyway. Alright guys, it's time to save. We've got our save point. Should we sleep? Now let's just save. Now we can go out for a bit. Don't think we've got much ammo in here that we need. We've got everything on us. Yeah, let's go out. Although actually I want to... Oh, I can't use weapons yet. Weapons workbench. Yeah, like I say, sometimes my thoughts are all over the place what I want to do. Okay, so... let's head out at night time. A little bit more action. Get a little bit more XP from killing zombies. And... head back down a little bit. To where we just were. I want to see what this is about for a start. And I think we're going to check out the raider base. We've got our night vision goggles we can employ too at some point. Okay, what have we got here? These guys look like they've been injured by something. Yeah, no, it should be a bit of a different story in terms of zombie density. Since it's night time. Spitter. Shit. Brutal, those things. Alright guys, just give me a second. Just a couple of things I want to address that have been on my mind for a bit with regards to this game. I'm just going to need a minute. Okay, we're back. So I think I'm in a little bit of a different place here. I just had to do a little bit of tweaking with the setup a little bit. Just not super happy with the way it's been performing. Have we been in here yet? Actually, not sure if we have. Let's just double check. Can't remember if we've been in this one. Been a little bit all over the place with this episode, so I apologise for that. Yeah, I just had to jump out. You know, I've noticed the performance isn't super duper up to scratch, and I wanted to just experiment with dropping the graphics settings down from ultra to medium or to high, and to just see what impact it had. And I did it, and it turns out it had a massive effect on performance, but it reset like the map, the whole UI. So I had to spend a little bit more time changing it so they didn't do that. But hopefully we get a little bit more of a frame rate here for the series. The whole reason I didn't incorporate the scrapping mods was because of the issues that it generated with the frame rate. So I don't want to be playing on settings that give us a crappy frame rate when I can lower them and have it buttery smooth. So anyway, where are we? We're heading home. Here. We've got to watch it here because we're in seriously dangerous territory, to the point where I think I'm just going to run home. And off screen I'm going to do a little bit more experimenting with this issue, because I'm still detecting a stutter. You know, the frame rate, I can show you here what the frame rate is. We're sitting at about 45, 50, which is not ideal at all. I dropped it down to medium, it was at 60 the whole time. So I'll see what I can do about that off camera. It's very late. Still got a little bit of time left though, that's the thing. I don't want to finish the episode early. Although I'm going to. Alright, we're going to be wise here. I'll tell you what, I don't have to finish it early, but let's just go to sleep. Alright, let's go to sleep. We've got another 15 minutes of gameplay yet. Fit in here. I get a little bit sort of out of sorts sometimes when I try and do this stuff and it doesn't work. I get over trying to do it. At which point I've now kind of interrupted the flow of the gameplay for myself. But anyway, let's carry on. Let's reset ourselves and let's save because it's morning and that's beautiful. We've woken up with fatigue. No, we haven't. Yeah, we have. How's that possible? Maybe we didn't get a good night's sleep. Okay, well, that's the thing, isn't it? That does happen in the real world. Happens to me quite a lot. Now, how's our capacity for things? Yeah, we're perfect. Let's get a save in. And let's head outside and carry on with our mission of looting in Cambridge. Just double checking that we're safe here. We're going to head down here. I want to have a good look in this raider base and make sure we've got it clear. Let's not get trapped in here. Might start walking around with this shotgun now, actually, for the sake of raiders. Yeah, so we've got some raiders here. Is this the base? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's go around the back way. Not exactly sure what's going on here, but damn it, we got spotted anyway. I'm glad I didn't try to do this last night. Okay, let's try this again. It's tough recording sometimes, you know, when you your real life mood affects the game, affects your gameplay, you know, and your presentation. And I try to record these videos in a kind of raw, the rawest, honest, most honest format that I can. Like, I'm not trying to pretend to be anything that I'm not, and I'm trying to express my sincere thoughts and feelings at the time. So if I end up getting a little bit frustrated, whether that's because something to do with the game or even just in my life in general, you know, it kind of, I've got to work with that. I've got to make sure it doesn't, like, I could use the word taint the video, which it can very easily do. Where am I looking here? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we've got the nest one. I want to have a go and have another look at this raider base. Yeah, it's like you've got to try and bring back greater control of your emotion. Otherwise, I can just see myself kind of spiraling downhill with my emotion, you know. into a negative sort of misery is a word I use quite often when talking about this sort of thing. So anyway, I'll get a grip, alright? I'll get a grip and we'll crack on with our mission here. Oh, there's a hospital in, isn't there? There is too. I completely forgot about this place. Right. Okay. Just gonna go the simple route this time. Yeah, it's usually full of super mutants, isn't it? Oh, wow. He must have already been injured. Yeah, let's not get sidetracked. A settler here. Take his gear anyway. So yeah, it's kind of a nice back entrance to the hospital, right? It's a nice little... Oh no. Oh no. Kill him, please, kill him. Don't explode. God for that. It's a nice little kind of balancing act with how these guys don't drop loot, but now we have access to like settlers and raiders loot, you know? Feels a lot more natural and appropriate rather than looting every corpse of every zombie. You stick to the people you would actually loot in a real apocalypse, which is the people, the living beings. You probably wouldn't even want to touch a lot of what comes out of a zombie's pocket unless you are truly deeply desperate. Okay, we've kind of gone around here. Alright, maybe we don't look at the... Maybe we look at the nest entrance instead of... Instead of the raider base. We'll get to the raider base after. Handcuffs. Okay. Where's the nest entrance then? Oh, here it is. I kind of feel like I want to explore that after. Although that might not be wise. Let's just go and have a little poke at this this base here. You can always run back to that entrance. The nest entrance if we have to. There's no one here. Okay, I'm running towards Spitches. That's bad. Thought they were behind me for a second. And we do have quite a few, this one. Yeah, we do have quite a few Molotovs and things, I think, now. Although I put a few of them away because I didn't want to walk around with 16 Molotovs in my pocket. So I just got us a few of each grenade to use. A little bit more realistic. Oh dear God. Did you see that? The invisible thing? Where are you? I wish he wouldn't do that, you know. So it takes you out of the moment, doesn't it? The character does that. I've never really noticed that before this pack. They tend to come in multiples, these things, though. There's not usually just one of them. Okay. The red roach there. Okay, cool. We got another legendary Tech 9. Oh my god. What is this thing? Whatever it is, I think it's standing up. Can't even see my... Oh wow, it wasn't standing up, it was crouched up here. Well, that was lucky. Almost didn't spot that. We'll make sure there's no more first. How am I supposed to get in here then? Okay. Carrying too much. Okay. Let's have a little look at this Tech 9 here. What did we get here? Hardened, ported, quick draw. Minus 25% VATS cost. I'll get a suppressor on that. It's not automatic, though. We can change that. I like the look of that, to be honest. That lower VATS cost will be handy. Tend to use VATS quite a bit, don't we? Alright, we might want to get out of here now that we've cleared the area. Okay, there's still these guys up here. Not hitting, is it? Yeah, that's definitely a headshot. Sweet. Alright. They must have been stuck up there, otherwise they would have come down. Okay, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they bugged out a bit. Definitely a little bit of bugginess, isn't there, to this setup, but it's okay. We're still getting on. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Okay, I gotta remember I'm not in the super suit, so I can break my legs. Now we looted over here. Yeah, I think this place is done, although I don't know if it's gonna show me that it's clear. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head home very quickly. Drop off our stuff since it's just around the corner. Then we're going to come back and we're going to enter the Nest underground bunker. We're peckish, apparently. So let's get some food then. So our supplies are slowly increasing. Slowly but surely. And that's what matters, you know, for our long-term survival. We've got to build up this inventory. Let's drop off whatever we don't need. Drop that off for now. We'll do a little bit of work with that later. Is this not suppressed then? 81. 150. It's not suppressed, but it does a lot more damage. It felt suppressed when I was just using it then. Maybe it's not. Anyway. Got some better gear here. This one's better. This one. Sweet. Not sure if we've got a level up though. We might be close. We don't yet have the level up. We've got to be really close, like crazy close. A little bit hungry. Get those into us. And a pork and beans. You know what? I think if I built like... I don't even know. If I built something in here, we'd probably go over. Let's build another bed. And then we can get another settler in here if we want to at some point. There we go. Literally just one bed. That's good. Alright guys, we're going to get our level up. What exactly did we say we wanted? We wanted a few things. I don't know if you can hear the kids giggling away in the background. Local leader 2. Oh, we wanted charisma 2, didn't we? To get local leader 2. For our weapons, our workbenches, so that we can use them more. Build them and use them in places. It's probably a good idea. Oh, that's still 2 away. Is there anything we need more urgently? I felt like this one was one we wanted. Maybe we should focus on that for now. And was there anything else we wanted urgently? That one, I think. Not though, not urgently. Okay, we're going to get this for now. Then next... No. We're going to get charisma. So that we can get local leader 2 next. Then we'll get big leagues. Alright, so that's... hasn't really done anything for us right now. But it's the long game, you know. Let's head over to the nest. Now we've got to be careful here. Because we're already into the day. We don't really know what to expect over here. I am going to do a little bit of work with the graphics to see if I can just smooth out the gameplay a little bit. You know, this rig that I've got, it's got no dramas at all handling the game. It's you know, it's the mod pack is, as Screaming Lake has explained, it's extremely demanding. I don't know what he's playing on, but it's just not quite liking the fact that I've got everything set to as high as possible. So I need to just tweak it a little bit and bring it, you know, somewhere in the range from medium to high, more high than medium. But you know, I want to have this on 60 frames per second if I can. So I'll do a little bit of work on that in the background. It's not terrible, but like you know, you can see there in the top left, it's not quite hitting the mark, which to me it's not really good enough. If I can get it to 60, I will. It's playable, but you know, I'd love it to be... Oh my god. That was close. Super close. Okay, we're okay. Some more there. So yeah, I'll do a little bit of work on that, see if I can smooth things out a bit. I can feel it most in this sort of weather in the cities. Where exactly are we going again? Looks like those raiders we encountered earlier have cleared out. It's just the ambient sound, I think. Okay, are you ready for this, guys? Hope you're ready. Because you're going to have to check back in the next episode, which will be later. Will be later on today. If you're watching this after the day this came out, it'll already be out for you to watch. But for now, that's going to do us for this episode, and I will be back in about an hour. Hopefully, maybe a couple hours. Do some stuff with the kids. Yeah, thanks for bearing with me. Some of these episodes, you'll notice it if you watch me. You'll be able to tell after a while that certain things go on to get me a little bit frustrated, and I have a little bit of a hard time making the video. But I don't want to pretend and wait for a time when I feel good, and then if anything sort of gets to me a bit, then I start to pretend that I'm all right. When I'd rather just lay it all out on the table. You can see the real deal. You know what you're dealing with, and then I don't have to bother about trying to be anything that I'm not, and just giving whatever I am. So I do appreciate you sticking around through those more challenging moments. Thank you for checking in. See you in the next one. Goodbye for now.